What's up? Yeah, are you doing alright? I'm fine. I just hoped you wanted to see me sooner. That's all. I'm sorry. The Duchess wouldn't let me. She was desperate to be the first to see you, and blindly trusted Mr. Zagioki at the first mention of your name. But I would have done the same if I were in that position. What it all comes down to is that you are safe. We need to find the shadow orbs. I've taken these days to think about my current position. The world becomes unstable because of my mother and my father. These orbs are powerless without an actual vessel. I am the answer to balance out the world. Yeah, I promise to stay by your side through every trial and tribulation, no matter what the world may bring. Wait, that journal. Huh? This journal? This journal was written by Marius Garcia, one of the greatest explorers of Agrigale. He accomplished highly dangerous expenditures in his lifetime. Do you think he found a shadow orb? Let me try and see. Here, the writing doesn't directly refer to a shadow orb, but you can read between the lines. He details a castle seeing a trail of blood that leads through a dark and cold corridor. It also says he heard a voice that screeched the words, "Get out." Iya, didn't you hear a voice as well? I wouldn't say it was a voice, more of a flash of memory. This might be the only lead we have. If we can make it to the castle, then we might just find the next orb. I can only imagine what some of those thoughts must have been. But where is this castle? A bit further north than Agrigale. The map looks flat land, but I doubt so. The journal seems old, almost ancient. Why don't we go show that Byrne guy? Okay. Lady Cadence, Sir Byrne. Iya and I found a lead to a potential shadow orb. Have you? Yes, we did. Here, Byrne, take the book. The castle being referred to is Neve. It was built almost 1,000 years ago for the Bajo family, and has been rumored to linger with a stench of death. Sir Alvar, how do you know we aren't walking into a trap? With due respect, stranger, it was you who made it clear we need those orbs in order to defeat Lord Rumlar. Besides, they are rumors for a reason. If we make this trip, and should nothing be there, we'd have wasted time. It could take Rumlar 1 second to snap the world in half. We have a lead, and that is all what matters right now. As long as we stick together and keep our energy, then we could make it back in due time. What do you think, Iya? I think we should try. It's just like Cadence and Alvar are trying to say. It's what they're trying to convey. We have no other lead but this. I trust your judgment. We'll move at noon, so gather all the energy you need. I would stack up on any resources you have. We'll be away from civilization for quite some time. Alright, that sounds like a plan. We'll gather out front when it's noon, when the sun is up. Alright. Ever since I saw you again, you always seem to be lost in thought. What should I be doing? I've been subjected to this new role of goddess. When I first woke up, I wanted to see the world. But not like this. The fate may be in your hands, but you are in mine. Alvar, you're treating me... The way you're treating me is not what I want. As your companion and guard, I've sworn myself to protect you, to never see you hurt again. Should there be a day when I require sacrifice, I will take your place. Please, Iya, let people be there for you. my goodness, it's freezing out here. Cadence, are you alright? My Lady Blossom, what happened here? Have you heard of Solovia, my lady? Yes, I remember from old history scripts it was once the most prospering land for agriculture. While it was small in population and far from civilization, it survived on the vast trading systems. Don't tell me. Welcome to Solovia, 1,000 years later. Oh, well, off they go. What happened to this village? It's horrible. Forgotten over time. But there have been stories floating around and quite some time ago about why people fled. Really? What kind of stories? A wealthy couple lived here with their 14-year-old daughter. They initially wanted to sell her off to a family in Agrigale. On their carriage ride out of the village, a pack of fearsome wolves larger than normal attacked. If not for the carriage boy, their daughter would have shared the same fate. That's horrible. I can't even imagine. Years of abandonment issues and a hole in her heart made her greedy for affection, even when that carriage boy stayed there for her. One night, she murdered all the people in the castle and her lover. In order for her to replicate the sound of his voice, she would play the piano in the exact room she... What kind of horror fantasy are you telling Iya? Just the haunting tale of Alina. Ooh, how terrifying. Do not tell Iya foolish nonsense that will frighten her. Who are you supposed to be? Her mother? I'm her come on, guys, let's not fight. Come on, we have something to do. Wait. Where's Cadence? It's kind of beautiful. This castle has been broken down and gives off an aura of death, yet you find it like some fairy tale palace. Well, it's not that kind of beauty. It's like an ancient ruin that has fallen in perfect construction. Solace can be beautiful in some ways. I agree. It is truly a magnificent piece. Oh gosh. We should warm up near the fire and keep away from the door. We don't know what else lies in the north. Yeah, you're right. This place is so weird, even though it's beautiful. But it's also so big, and I know that the obvious choice in a spooky place like this would be to stick together, but I honestly think we should split up. Then we shall do that. I will accompany her Duchess, since she is not well versed in defense. Yes, even though I very much can fend for myself, Alvar, I do not need you to accompany me. Duchess, we are in an unknown area with dangerous creatures. If it keeps you on your feet, Iya and I will stick near each other. Alright. Iya, make sure you and her Duchess are safe. Don't worry, I will make sure no one ever gets hurt again. I will protect Cadence. with everything. Right, okay. Well, they're already gone. Alvar. Alvar, are you okay? It's very cold in here. Yeah, I mean, the snow's coming through the chimney. Yeah, it is pretty cold, but, you'll be fine. Everything's alright. It's so dark in here. I'm glad that I have a candle. Good lord. It's so cold. Hey Bird. What's up? This place is so strange. It feels abandoned, but there are little things that make it alive. Yeah? Like what? For example, why was the fireplace lit when we got here? Huh. I don't know. And also all the candles and everything, and... I don't know. What do we do about it? I don't know. Stay safe. Yeah, well, duh. That's a good idea. Gosh, there's so many vines and cobwebs. If it weren't abandoned, it could be so beautiful, I think. But, you know, whatever. Oh, sword. I could potentially need that to defend myself, because I doubt I can just protect myself with magical abilities. My gosh, yeah, it's just coming in. Oh, that's weird. I'm not gonna go up there yet. Hey, kittens. To be fair, I'm more delighted to spend time with you rather than Alvar. Honestly, yeah, me too. I would rather spend time with you. I don't like that he doesn't see me as capable of defending myself. I can protect myself. Yeah, and I wouldn't doubt that for a second. You're so... yeah, you're very strong, I think. I mean, I haven't seen you in action, but, I wouldn't doubt for a second that you're powerful. Thank you. Anyway, I will continue looking around. There's this room, but it's getting louder. Is it coming from this room? Just, what? I'm so confused. It's so dark, too. Let me put in a candle real quick. There we go. Huh. Well, I believe I might have a clue who you are. My, oh my. It appears that a being has found my private room. What a delicate blossom body this is. Oh, how beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. This soft tune, which I presume is your music, Elena. You know who I am? I was just told a story about a girl who plays a sorrowful hymn. You led me here. The melodies that I play would lead explorers astray. They've written my music into tragedies of bloodshed, or they described it as nails running against glass. You wouldn't know why. If they would have stayed, then the melodies would seep into their brains. They would finally have a reason to be here. I've come for one purpose, to find the shadow orb. You mean Rumar's orb? Did you think I led you here to claim the orb as your own? You say you may be a blossom, but there is more to these orbs your half-mortal brain doesn't comprehend. There is nothing about me that is mortal. These orbs can be controlled. My, oh my. Not one, but 3 others of you are here. It is like having the help here again. Why are you here? What is holding you to protect this orb? Trust. I have put all my trust into this orb. It was the last entity entrusted to me, and the first to never leave. My family was brought up in Anchor Jail, but we moved out here since my family's scandal. In order to be in good graces with the kingdom, I was to be wed off to a greedy man. That night, it was cold. I felt cold on the inside until a bright light above me reached out. I felt warmth for the first time in my life. In such a big castle, only he could make it feel like one room. The music he would play, only I could hear. My dear Thomas Blossom. I thought everything was in my faith. Everything I did for him, the daughter I gave him, Alina, he was going to leave me. There must have been another. How do you know if he was going to leave? Because he was seeing that rat of a mistress near her shack of a house. I saw it. I saw him with her. Elena, you don't have to keep torturing yourself like this. Torture? Do you think Thomas felt torment when I used the kitchen knife behind his back? Or when I pushed his sister, his mistress, off the balcony? I still feel his presence, and only his. Not even Alina could bear the sight of her own mother. Elena, what happened to Alina? The Blossom family is dead. Did she not bear any children of her own? Of course not. She was outcasted from her home and the entire world. When she knew all too well that it was impossible to have children, she eloped with the embodiment of darkness. This isn't the Bajo family after all. Thomas Blossom, Alina Blossom, and you're Elena Blossom. Wait, but she did have a child. You claim so much, yet you have not proven you trust me either. Once I was born, I was put in an orb, and she fled. This was the first time I ever felt the sun and the brisk cold. Please, believe me. Maybe one day. No, wait! I can't be sent to him. I don't want to see Thomas. But he wants to see you. You were right. You are not mortal. You are a cruel soul. Trust. You relied all your trust on one person. You've lost your keep of this world. And now you'll meet your culmination. I am the past, the present, and the future. Sorry, but I'm too focused on killing my father now.